I'm in Ayr, South Ayrshire, where Adam is trying to sell his once lad pad to free up some cash for his impending fatherhood.
I just need to sell the place really because we've got a wee baby on the way and it's not the kind of flat that you'd want to raise a child in. There's not enough room here for a start to even put a cot in. So I need to get rid of it to get the money and then buy a nice family home that we can all live in together.
Despite 4 viewings and several inquiries, Adam just can't seem to sell this property. In order to free up some money for our family home, Adam needs my help. It's time to reveal myself as the secret agent.
Hi there! Come here. Oh, I am your secret agent and I'm here to help you sell the spot.
Thank God!
Let's go to the living room and have a wee chat.
No problem.
Oh, this is going to be exciting. We're going to get things done.
I'm so in shock still.
So this property's been on the market for about a year now.
Since I finished.
Yeah. So have you had really much interest in it?
I've had 4 people in, like 4 viewings in here and a couple of people have inquired about it, but no interesting way of taking it off my hands.
Do you think there's a reason why maybe they haven't followed through and gone with a sale?
Well, I suppose if I'm honest, there's a couple of DIY jobs that need doing in the bathroom, which I'm sure you've had a look around and saw.
Things like a loose towel rail or a crack in the sink are often go unnoticed when someone has owned the property for so long. But when a potential buyer walks in, it'll be one of these things that sends them running for the hills.
The fact that there's tenants in here, I don't know if that would maybe put people off. And then the empty bedroom, like I've only got 2 people in and it's a 3-bed flat, so that could be shutting people off the trail as well, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I mean I have had a look round and there is a few problems with probably the bathroom and obviously as you said the spare room as well, but that's all things that can get sorted while I'm here.
Wonderful!
The market at the moment is not in the greatest of shapes, but when a property isn't looking at its best, it isn't doing itself any favours. Adam needs to look at this property from a buyer's perspective and not a seller's.
So this kitchen, first sort of area, it's really quite small.
It is.
But obviously you're selling to students, so it wasn't much of a problem before.
It wasn't, that's why I bought it. I was going to get somewhere with a bigger kitchen and stuff, but it just wasn't worthwhile.
Yeah.
Charging the extra for students.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, like, if you're trying to market this to a family won't go for this sort of space. I mean, it's okay because you've got the dining room through there, you've got all the appliances, it just so happens that it's a bit small.
It is.
It is, especially, but we can't really do much about that and they just deal with that.
You just have to avoid families.
Yes, definitely. Keep to the students.
Thank you.
A small kitchen is always an issue when selling a property, and not an easy thing to fix. The key is to make the most of what you have. By creating a large dining space and optimising all the extra cupboards to incorporate a freezer, buyers might be able to look past the petite kitchenette.
So we're now in the bathroom.
And
I can see a few problems. We've got a crack in the sink.
quite a large one.
Yeah, it's like 3 cracks. And we've also got, I'm guessing this is this, just not
At
attached
some point
to the wall.
in its life they were together, yeah.
And I'm a little bit confused. Is there a child here or do we just have a child's seat for nothing?
I'm not entirely sure. When I bought the flat it had this. There wasn't a child in it from the people I bought it from either, so I'm not sure what their reasoning was behind it. That needs gone.
It does need gone. That will be one of the first things to go. And this.
Oh, there's the rest of that.
Brilliant, well at least we found it. We'll just attach it properly this time. I mean, it is a good sized bathroom. You've got the shower, the bath. It is good. It's just DIY problems in here. We've got no amazing problems.
I'm not a DIY sort of person, so I've just been waiting.
Good, that's why you've got me. I can help you with this stuff.
The bathroom is a good size, and the fact that it has a bath with a shower makes it very sellable to both younger and older families. The child's training seat still attached to the toilet, however, may deter students or young couples.
So we're in the 3rd room now, and I don't even know what to call it. It's just sort of like a laundry room at the minute.
I think that is the best name for it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's such a fantastic room. I mean you've got the great mirror here, great space if it didn't have such dull blinds on it.
they're pretty naff.
Exactly. I mean, compared to the rest of the rooms with the lights streaming in, you're not using this room to its full potential, so we could really take a look at that. I mean, have you thought about getting an HMO?
I did. When I first got the flat, I thought of getting an HMO, but it's just so expensive to get it.
Yeah.
And the two people who were staying here, like the two tenants, they knew each other, didn't want a third tenant, and I thought I'll just stick with the tenants I have, don't need the third one, and save me money on the HMO, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
definitely. I mean, it is really expensive and it is a big hassle. I mean, this is really, I mean, if you're wanting to open it up for a family, I mean, an HMO would be probably the way to go, because it is a greater room. I mean, like, think of the space you've got in here. I mean, yeah, you're using this for storage at the minute, but it would be a great space. I mean, this could be a third bedroom.
Good.
So we can always think about that in the future.
it would definitely be worth it if I could
Yeah.
change the blinds first.
Yes, definitely get some light in here.
Cool.
It worries me that a perfectly adequate sized room has been degraded to the laundry room for so long. With a bed and a chest of drawers, this could have been another source of income for Adam as a landlord. Just how complicated is it to get an HMO licence? Now that Adam has started to see things through the buyer's eyes, it's time to deliver my brutal truth.
So we've been round all the rooms now. No great problems. We just need to fix a few DIY things here and there, which we can get done easily enough. And obviously the third bedroom as well should be easy enough to make it look like a bedroom at the minute, to appeal to family buyers. How are you feeling about it?
I'm nervous, actually. Yeah, I think I've just gotten over the shock of when I actually came in and you were here. So now I'm just kind of feeling nervous and excited about it.
Yeah.
Because hopefully I'll get rid of it.
Well, hopefully. I mean, that's the whole reason for me being here. So the estate agents, they obviously give you like a detailed thing of your house. So I've got my version. It's called The Brutal Truth. So I'm going to leave that with you. Have a read over it, and I will see you soon.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Ayr has a rich cultural history, as well as being close to many local amenities and within walking distance of several fantastic primary and secondary schools. As such, I wouldn't be out with my right to say that it is a highly desirable area. Because of this, it goes without saying that there be properties near to Adams in a similar price range and with the same target market. Here we have a spacious 2-bedroom apartment with river views and a balcony. Compared to Adam's apartment, this is a spacious kitchen and it is only 2 spare rooms and doesn't need an HMO. This flat is in a desirable area and this gives Adam some hope for selling his flat. Now that Adam has had the chance to read my brutal truth, let's see what he's made of my comments.
They say modern fitted kitchen.
I say, able to fit in a matchbox.
Alright. They say presented in a walk-in condition. I say more walk-in, walk-out. Suppose fair enough, I've had that over the last while. They say views towards the head of Ayr. I say people will be heading away. And they say dramatic sea views.
I say, let's hope they don't see the clutter.
I have to clean.
So now that you've had a chance to look over the brutal truth, how are you feeling about it?
I don't know, I was a bit unsure at the start just because some of the stuff is a bit harsh, but then when I think about it, like, there's obviously a reason it's not selling and I think you've just gotten the tip of the iceberg with it. So, it's fair enough, I suppose now.
Exactly. So I mean, we'll get started and everything. Everything that I've said is to help you instead of hinder you in some way. So we will get going.
Get it all fixed up and get this place sold.
Exactly. So, we need to get this stuff out of here and we need to make this into a proper room, okay?
Somewhere someone can sleep.
Exactly.
I still need to find out more about that laundrette for a second bedroom. I've called up Charlie, a local estate agent, to explain to me what's the deal with HMO licences.
So hi Charlie, really nice to meet you. So Can you tell us a wee bit about HMO for anyone that doesn't know?
Right, well, it stands for Housing of Multiple Occupancy, which it basically means if you've got 3 households living in one property, you have to have one. So one household would be, say, you, a second household would be me, and a third household would be one of our friends. But if it would be you and your partner and me living in the flat, that would only house 2 households, so you wouldn't need an HMO.
Right. So how would you go about getting one?
And the easiest way is just to go into your local council and say, I want an HMO, and they'll come and look at the property, see how it is, what kind of HMO you're going to need, how much it's going to cost you. It's a busy process. I mean, it costs about £840 just to get a licence for like a 3-bedroom property like this one.
Wow.
You have to provide gas safety certificates, fire extinguishers. It's a lengthy process.
Yeah, definitely.
But if you do rent it out to 3 households and you don't have an HMO licence, it's like a £20,000 fine.
Wow.
So it's
You should probably go one way than the other then.
Yeah.
So do you think, talking about Adam, do you think he should get one?
I think if the property is going to stay on the market and it's not looking like it's going to sell, I'd recommend getting one because it is an extra bit of income, and if you don't get it, you will get into trouble. But if he's just looking to sell it, I would inquire about how easy it is to get one for this property, put it on the notes, and not get one.
Right. Thank you so much for telling us about
Thanks for
that.
having me in.